Everyone believes success belongs to the strongest people. But sometimes, success belongs to the one who finally decides to swing the axe. There was a young man named Ethan who dreamed of becoming the best woodcutter in his town. Every morning he carried a brand new axe into the forest. But instead of cutting trees, he sat on a rock and sharpened his axe. He told himself, "One more day. It needs to be sharper." The next day, he sharpened it again. Another week passed. Still sharpening. Months went by. Other woodcutters returned home with wagons full of timber. Ethan returned with nothing except excuses. "I'll start when I'm fully prepared. I just need a little more practice. I don't want to fail." One afternoon an old woodcutter noticed him. He smiled and asked, "How many trees have you cut this year?" Ethan looked down. "None." The old man gently picked up Ethan's perfectly sharp axe. Then he pointed toward an enormous oak tree. "Do you think this axe becomes better by waiting?" Ethan stayed silent. The old man raised the axe and struck the tree. The first swing barely scratched the bark. The second swing was weak. The third swing was stronger. Dozens of swings later, the giant tree finally crashed to the ground. The old man looked at Ethan. The axe became useful because it was used, not because it stayed sharp. Those words hit Ethan harder than anything he had ever heard. The next morning, he stopped waiting. His first tree took hours. His hands blistered. His shoulders ached. Some trees didn't fall at all. People laughed at him. But every single day, he became a little faster. A little stronger. A little wiser. After 1 year, the same people who laughed were asking him for advice. Not because he was naturally gifted, but because he finally started. Life works the same way. You don't become confident before taking action. You become confident because you take action. Every expert was once a beginner. Every champion once looked awkward. Every success story started with someone who was scared, but moved anyway. If you keep waiting until everything feels perfect, you'll spend your whole life preparing for a future that never arrives. The perfect moment doesn't exist. The only moment you truly have is today. So stop sharpening your dreams. Use them. Even if your first step is slow, take it. Because years from now, you won't regret the mistakes you made. You'll regret the chances you never took. Remember, confidence doesn't come before action. Confidence is the reward for action.